Planet Mars. Fourth planet from the sun and a place that is definitely impossible to get to in vanilla Minecraft. Emphasis on vanilla Minecraft. There is one way to get to Mars in Minecraft, and that's through modding the game. And I figured, since I'm an alien from outer space and all, it would be fitting to do something space related. So that's exactly what I did. In this video, I single-handedly went to planet Mars and beat the boss that spawns in the randomly generated ancient temple. Afterwards, I mined full Jarosite armor and used it to beat the Ender Dragon and complete the game. If you like anything about this video, or me, or my channel in general, consider dropping a subscription my way. It'd make my day to get this channel to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. Thank you for your time, and let the games begin. As soon as I spawned in, I had one goal and one goal only: get to Mars and beat the boss. I had no idea what was in store for me once I got there. I only knew where it spawned and how to spawn it. I got some trees, made a crafting bench, and set out to find either a cave, a plains biome, or a desert. On the way, I found some canines. Just look at these cuties. I didn't have any bones though, so I couldn't tame them. Yet. Shortly after, I found this super cool cave. I was about to make a stone pickaxe to mine that epic iron over there when these three bony boys wanted me to run my pockets. I liked their cut G's, so I gave them a big old bonk on the backhead with the help of this friendly neighborhood doggo. Yes! This zombie here wanted smoke too, so I had to hit the wall on his loot. Man, it just seems like everything is out for my doubloons. I retreated into that cave over there like the wimp that I am and came back bigger, better, faster, and stronger, and ready to laser some kids for 50 no shield. It's behind me.
Hi, stranger.
I needed a lot, and I mean a lot, of redstone for the blocks and armor I needed to get to Mars. So much that I was resenting even the thought of strip mining for it. I came to the conclusion that this particular vein of iron was cursed when I got jumped by another skeleton that both scared me half to death and almost killed me fully to death. I hate skeletons, dude. They follow you everywhere. If you're 100 miles away, they'll eventually find you because they're always if they start chasing you in one direction, they're going to go in the same direction until they find you again, then they'll start shooting you and being annoying. I committed low-key cannibalism and then proceeded to make the mistake of trying to face my fear of the bony boys. They just keep coming, dude. Look at this. Why are there so many skeletons? Why? They travel in packs, dude. After almost dying over an ore that's more common than naturally generated cobblestone, I decided to just say peace and ditch the cursed iron. After healing up using some chickens I got from the plains, I went and contributed to water pollution right quick. Did I mention that I tamed some doggies? Well, I tamed some doggies. I'll name them Edward and Sarah. With the dynamic doggy duo, I committed several acts of animal cruelty and proceeded to frolic in the fields like I was following the Yellow Brick Road. I crossed the river and then went over the hills and through the woods to Grandma's house, where I found a ravine and another cave. Me and my dogs were taking on the world, dude. Gonna make a furnace. Gonna smelt some iron. Make a bucket. And be epic. While committing more acts of animal cruelty, I stumbled upon a pillager outpost. I wasn't at all geared to go and crossbow farm though, so I went back to that ravine over there. I made a shield, some armor, and a bucket, and made a hop, skip, and a jump to go do the murder for Pew Pew Machine. Just kidding, I only stole from their home and killed a couple of instigators. This zombie here wanted to run my fade, so I sent in the house to nom on them. After that, I made an epic leap of faith into the ravine I set up shop next to and spent the next 15 hours mining iron. I got kamikazed by a creeper while down there. Honestly, it hurt my feelings more than it did me physically. Creepers are literally kamikaze. No other mob would jump down from that height to just to try to kill me. As soon as I went to the pillager outpost, I got jumped by the Haterade Mafia. They're all stupid though, so me and my dogs made quick work of them. I had my dogs sit down because I am way too invested in the well-being of an animal with predetermined AI and went back to farm for more crossbows. This alone took about 15 minutes of me getting jumped by stupid-looking gray people, almost dying to stupid-looking gray people, and killing said stupid-looking gray people. Does anybody else think it's super annoying that they chase you to the end of the earth just to try to put a cap in your head? More field frolicking and animal cruelty later, I came across another portal. There wasn't much in the chest though, so it wasn't all that. Where are my dogs when I need them? Somewhere along the lines, my dogs just disappeared. It didn't show any death messages in chat or anything, they just up and left. I made a boat and proceeded to become the embodiment of Jack Sparrow. I did find a shipwreck where I found a treasure map and some valuables. I wanted to go over to that underwater ravine over there, so I made some doors and used the bubbles to my advantage, and oh my god, diamonds! I also needed a lot of redstone and saw a lot of redstone, so I took a lot of redstone. I took a second to look at all the stuff I needed. The armor isn't what I need a whole bunch of redstone for, it was those weird looking redstone blocks and that weirder looking red thing. I got those diamonds over there, which turned out to be a 6 vein, was it? I'm too lazy to look back at the footage, you can see. I found some more gold, past a few diamonds because I'm an observant idiot, and went to a cave I found underwater. It took a bit, but I eventually cleared everything out. My hate for baby zombies will forever burn in my heart. Look, I like a lot of things, but baby zombies, they can baby butt out of my business. While I was there, I had the oh my god, just looking back at the recording grinds my gears. I found an Enderman, right? I accidentally looked at it and had to fight for my life against something that deals 2 hearts of damage a hit. I did kill it though, and as soon as I went to eat something, this happened. That's right. You saw that correctly. I went to eat my chicken while standing on top of an ender pearl, and what happened? I was holding down right click, threw it on accident, and died. Ooh, what I would do to hear my live reaction to that. I bet I was pummeling the atmosphere. I'm pummeling the atmosphere right now, and I'm not even playing the game anymore. I had to get an elytra from creative to even have a chance at getting back before my stuff despawned. Thank the heavens I did. Don't worry, I destroyed them afterwards. I got my stuff back after clearing the cave out from mobs, then got tested by another skeleton. I decided to get the heck out of there. That was when I finally noticed those diamonds from earlier. After I got those, I went back to my boat and continued on my way. After about 12 hours of just going in the same direction, I came across some cows. I jumped into a ravine for no apparent reason and then came across a village. I found a villager that had an absolute god sword for a trade, and then went to go find some more villagers to trade with. Seeing as though it was extremely easy to use farmer villagers to get easy money, I stole their hay bales that were just lying around and used it to completely and utterly destroy the village's economy. Anvil time, baby. I placed down my anvil in front of this iron golem and... wait. Anvils, iron golems, iron, anvil, golem... oh. I made an enchantment table after seeing that you couldn't use an anvil to extract enchantments from weapons and armor, rendering the pre-enchanted armor that I kept in my inventory completely useless. More uninteresting enchanting and failed attempts to... what? More uninteresting enchanting and failed attempts to intimidate big-nosed idiots later, I decided it was finally time. I got all that redstone from mining in that underwater cave, but it still wasn't enough. I needed more if I wanted to go to Mars. A lot more. I had to take a break though, because I'd been at this for about 3 hours at this point. I came back the next day after actually being a productive member of society and went back to work. I remembered a cave around here somewhere. Once I found it, I set up shop. This cave would be my base of operations until I get out of Mars. I made a chest and put all the stuff I didn't need in there. Look, I have a spacesuit over a spacesuit, I don't know either. The textures could be better, but you know what? Glowing spacesuits still kinda look good on me. I was gonna need a lot of gapples for this Mars boss battle. Well, I didn't know for sure if I did, but it's just safe to assume that the boss is at least kinda strong. Mining the correct amount of redstone took hours, but I won't bore you with the specifics. I kinda accidentally didn't record the part where I crafted and lit the portal for some reason. I'm not used to this whole keeping track on if the recording is paused or not thing. I'm not cheating, I swear. By the way, that whole segment's recording was like 25 minutes long because I cut out most of the redstone mining. Who even wants to see redstone mining anyway? That edited down footage should be only about, I don't know, a minute or two long because the rest of the 23 minutes were just me fooling around and getting mauled by the undead.
Fight back!
It was time. I was ready. All I had to do was go straight through this portal and I'd be at the other planet. In 3, 2, 1... and I'm in a cave. Instead of mining straight up in fear that I'd get suffocated by the first block of Martian sand I come across, I decided to look around a little bit. Look at how slowly I fall here. I found some alien dudes at the bottom of a pit and oh wait, this isn't so bad. It seems as though I can't really fall into lava here. At most it's like stepping over hot rocks. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Why do alien dudes drop lava buckets, the heck? While on my expedition I found some strange ore. I picked it up and found out that it was, oh my god, jarosite! But gosh darn it, it had nether gold mechanics. If only I had a silk touch pickaxe. I found some more on a roof somewhere, then decided to just get the heck out of there. Finally got to the surface to be greeted by a whole lot of nothing. But hey, at least it looks cool. I kept on picking up blocks to see what it all was. Like this block of Mars sand and oh, what the heck is that? It turned out to be a lost villager's hut or something. I took a second to lower this house's property value and it took another second to rob this man of his belongings. I found a Mars drill, would you look at that? I continued on this same path afterwards while humming some Undertale tunes for about 5 minutes. I could see absolutely nothing, so I turned my fog off and went into F5 to try to see more around me and there it is! I danced over there like the dork that I am and immediately found the casket of the boss I was supposed to fight. I just want to say one thing before I continue. I know absolutely nothing about this boss. The only things that I knew was that it was called the Ancient Martian or something and that it spawns when you break that block and disturb its slumber. I had no idea the terrors I was about to face. I also want to say before I continue that I have a Discord server! My YouTube channel reached 70 subscribers the other day. That's something I did in 2 months that I couldn't achieve in 2 years on my old channel. So, to celebrate, I'm opening my Discord server to the public! Astron and Friends is my new Discord server that I made a couple months ago. It was private before now, only reserved for my friends. That's why it was called Astron and Friends. But now I want you to be my friend too! Once I get enough members, I might start doing events and giveaways, and I might even open a minigames Minecraft server. I plan on being very active in this server, unlike other YouTubers that only use their servers to plug and are rarely ever seen online by the public. So come join and be a part of the friend group. Astron and Friends would love to have you. Now, without further ado, let's see how this boss battle plays out. Oh my gosh! Hold on now. I'm gonna go. What am I supposed to do? Oh. That's right. You saw that correctly. That thing two-shotted me. Now I know what you might be thinking. How am I, a very handsome and adorable young alien, expected to beat a boss that literally two-shots you with the only armor that I can have in Mars? Look, I don't know either. But one thing's for certain, I'm beating that boss whether I have to go into creative to do it or not. Speaking of going into creative, I did that whole Elytra thing to get back to my stuff because if you think I'm doing that whole preparation thing over again, you're crazier than my third cousin on a Friday night, and brought back an unbreaking shield with me. Look, if you expect me to make another shield after that whole ordeal, you're crazier than you get the idea. After I got all my stuff back in order, I found out that the boss's target distance is lower than the distance I can shoot my crossbow. Never in my life would I have thought that the piercing enchantment would come in so handy. Every time I ran out of arrows, I could just pick them back up again. I decided that making little cobblestone huts around would benefit me in the long run, so that's exactly what I did. Oh, what I would do to hear my live reaction to that. I was stressed out the whole way through. I'm stressed out right now and I'm not even playing the game anymore. There were a couple chests on the top of the temple. They had some diamonds in them, though I didn't need them. Now I had a new goal. I started mining down in the most convenient spot I could find and... Oh. Okay. Again, mining for Jarosite was gonna take a bit, but I was prepared. Play the Mars mod, they said. It'll be fun, they said. You're a spaceman, they said. What is this Ooh. Martian Ravine. I didn't know these things existed. I found a couple Jarosite there, but no magnesium. I was gonna have to go to another biome to get those. It says here that the recording was about 2 hours long, and half of that was just me zoning out like I did when I was going in one singular direction at the start of the video. I guess this is an appropriate time to say if you enjoy my content, consider subscribing. I mean, think about it. It's at no cost to you. You get a free content at least 2 times a month, which is more frequent than Dream's upload schedule, and it would make a spaceman like me very happy, so please do. While going back to my portal, I found that slaying the little dudes give me a whole bunch of free experience, so I just went on an alien killing spree. No wonder why all the aliens on the real Mars went extinct. I got back to my portal after a bit, and thanks to heavens I did. I was ready to craft my Jarosite armor and get the heck out of there. For some reason my portal duplicated and so did my anvil? What? No matter. All I had to do was make these shards into ingots and... it's not enough. I'm not going back in there. I'm not doing it. Jesus Christ, I have to do it. After waking up from what was essentially a fever dream, I came back with 31 Jarosite. I had no more business here, to be honest, so I slayed a couple zombies that overdosed on ketamine and went off in one direction like the last time. I'm starting to notice a trend in that half the survival experience is just zoning out and walking in one direction. Along the way I found a village and a shipwreck. There wasn't anything in it that I needed though. I did find another shipwreck out here though, and ow! In silly Sally sickly sounding small pipes? I eventually came up to a snow biome and set up shop there. While I was crafting my Jarosite armor, this baby zombie ran up to me and just stood there. I assumed he was trying to pummel me, but couldn't get his tiny little midget body over the crafting table. I made a magnesium rod and crafting my Jarosite sword. This thing does 10 attack damage. That's as much as an iron axe. I pulled the rest of my money together and made a gun? What kind of mod is this? I tried to test it out on some zombie, but it needed ammo. I checked the website and found out that it needed Martian fireballs. Look, I'm not going back there. I'm not gonna do it. After some inventory organization, I enchanted my armor and sword. I didn't record it though, so here's the enchants I got. If you thought I was gonna actually go back to Mars, then you're wrong. That's right, I went into Grave and snatched 16 Martian fireballs. Think about it, what kind of content would I get out of mining for another 2 hours just to get some balls of magma that you shoot out of a golden Glock? I decided that it was time to go to the Nether, so I went back to my chest and got my fire aspect sword out. I didn't need my spacesuit anymore. You know the drill, more going off in one direction for 30 minutes straight. I passed an igloo on the way. Looking back at this recording, I literally didn't know that thing was there. As soon as I enter this portal, part 2 of this video will begin. Like and subscribe, blah blah blah, all that jazz, let's go.
Let's do this.
The Nether is never kind to me, so I was not looking forward to spending 30 minutes looking for a fortress. I skipped over there like the dork that I am and eventually stopped to trade with some piglins. That wasn't before they all tried to shoot me to death though. I honestly don't know why I was scared of these things. I had on a set that was stronger than diamond. There was this one time where I got faked out by a giant boar. It was messing with me and I wanted none of it, so I killed it and went on my way. Did I mention that I got a fire resistance potion from those piglins? Well, I got a fire resistance potion from those piglins, and it helped me out really well in killing those blazes. I was hung up on the fact that it didn't take long to get the blaze rods for about 5 minutes while I traded with some more piglins. I was looking for spectral arrows more than I was looking for ender pearls. I would much rather just kill Endermen for them rather than wait 20 minutes for pig people to throw them at my face. I eventually got the arrows that I wanted and opted to just get out of there instead of going around the I spelled fortress wrong, what? I eventually got the arrows that I wanted and opted to just get out of there instead of going to the fortress and doing absolutely nothing for 30 minutes. I stayed in the nether for a bit longer to farm Enderman, but got lazy before I got the last pearl. I just wanted to get out of there, man. Once I got out of the nether though, I started to get food and stuff. I turned off my hostile creatures noises to kill Endermen so I didn't notice the
My main goal is to blow up.
I found a village while I was walking around. I forgot if I was over there before, to be honest. I probably wasn't, but let's be real here. At this point in the video, what will I need from a village that I don't either already have or need for the Ender Dragon fight? Oh right, beds. After a good night's sleep, I set out to find the dungeon. Honestly, at this point I was just ready to finish this playthrough. And at this point at the time of me editing, I'm ready to finish this video. It says here I was walking for a whole 15 minutes, maybe more. But I did eventually find the stronghold in a river somewhere. It took an additional 2 minutes to find the portal, and much to my surprise, it was a 2-eye. I had no more business here. As far as I could tell, I was ready for this Ender Dragon fight.
Come here, boy! You picked the wrong house, fool! Nice throw! Die! No! Bean!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the story of how I went to Mars in Minecraft. This video took a long time to make, so I do hope it does well in the algorithm. You can support this video by dropping a like or comments or sharing it around. It'd make an alien like me very happy to see something I spend so much time and energy on do well. Also, consider looking at my other content, and if you like what you see, subscribe. I promise you won't regret it.